Okay, hello everybody. My name is Tom, and I welcome all of you here. I hope that you can hear and see me very well. Sorry for the cap, but my hair is a mess today, so I didn't want to show you that today. So I hope that you will be okay with that. Otherwise, this is my room, and we will be going through with the film festival. So once again, I would like to welcome you. I hope that you have your snacks, popcorn, some drinks, and everything else that you need ready. And we can jump right into it. And I will put myself out of the screen so you don't have to look at this, but you can look at the presentation. So, what is this going to be today? It's going to be, we'll be showing you some results of the activity Citizenship in Action. This project was made use of creative methods such as photography, videography to encourage active participation in communities and to promote active citizenship issues. It comes with three mobilities. One was in Hungary, the next one was in Czechia, and the last one was in Portugal. And it involved more than 80 participants coming from 5 countries, which were once again Czechia, Hungary, Portugal, but also Slovakia and Romania. In total, there were like 20 local activities such as involving such as photography, videography, workshops, film festivals around Europe, exhibitions, etc. For example, one of the film festivals was held in Brno, my city where I live right now. It was very amazing. They already showed us what we will be showing you today to us and to the public, their friends, maybe enemies, I don't know, whoever came to see their movies. And yeah, it was a very big part of it, and I think everybody enjoyed it and inspired many more people to go through with it. So the first out of three mobilities of the project, it was in Hungary, in Budapest. It happened in October 2023, and you can see here on the screen. The countries, as I said, Czech, Slovakia, Romania, Hungary, and Portugal. All of them came together, and it was a training course that used photography as a tool to promote active citizenship, which is very good and very important. And the participants learned something about notions of photography and videography, because when you want to create something, you have to at least know the basic stuff about it. So they learned everything and then put everything they learned to practice. And the methods were used in the shooting of the videos that you will see very soon. So, first video, because my talking must be boring and you didn't come here for that. The first video is going to be from Pedro, who is also one of the coordinators from E29, and he's one of the main guys of today's evening. So, do you want to say some words, Pedro?
Hello, guys. Yeah, I was chosen to be the first guest of these events, and I will be showing you the first result of the Citizenship in Action project, more in specific about the active citizenship through photography training course, which took place in Budapest. And the first result we want to show you is the faces of Budapest. And this is something similar to the Humans of New York. And basically, our participants, including me, we went through the streets of Budapest and we made portraits of local people. And we attached to those portraits some sentences, some texts about those people, like about their beliefs, their desires, about their life stories. And it was great because we had the chance to meet with really interesting people with amazing stories around the city in Budapest. So here are some of the portraits we made. And yeah, this is our first result that we want to share with you. Thomas, I will give you the word once again.
Yeah, we finished with the photography, which was very important. I think that many people learned a lot of this activity, but we'll be diving very soon into the videography, which is why are you here and what do you want to see. So the second event was here, or activity was here in Brno, in Czechia. It was in February 2024. Again, the same 5 countries, and the active citizenship through videography. It was training that combined videography with active citizenship. So we learn videography techniques and methods to document the city of Brno and talk with the locals, etc., which involved a lot of interesting stories because Brno is not just the city, it's mostly lifestyle. I've been here for 7 or maybe 8 years. I'm forgetting right now because I'm too old. But yeah, you can learn a lot from people of the Brno and from Brno itself. And I would like to introduce the second guest, which is Sarah, who is from Czechia, and she can tell us more about this wonderful activity.
Hey, I'm Sarah. So basically, we wanted to do a documentary about the history of Brno. And since many young people go to study there and live there for many years, we visited the club and we asked people how they were making history that night in the club. And we made many interviews, met so many interesting people. We will show the video right now.
One of the things Brno is known for is its heritage of being a student city. Thousands of young people start their journey here and contribute to the vibe and the landscape of the town. Flida is one of the oldest and largest music clubs in Brno. The club was founded in 2001. Since then, over 5,000 performances have played on there and over 1 million music fans have enjoyed their shows. We went to the location for a first-hand experience of what it's like to be a student partying in Brno. We wanted to capture the process of young people writing their own stories and making history right in that moment. We went around and asked people how are they making history in Flida Club. Weekend vibes, no alarm set, enjoy.
Okay, so guys, could you tell me what will you make history tonight?
Okay, I will make history with my boxing tricks.
We will show you now.
We will show you.
Boxing tricks.
Yeah,
Oh,
she just
please,
learned it.
let's have it.
Fight.
Wow, amazing!
We want to have sex with 2 women and 1 man.
Yeah, because we are open mind.
So we're gonna make history with this party right now and the people that we met, because that's shit crazy.
I want to be myself today.
Amazing!
I think, to be honest, I would make history tonight with, being in my first Erasmus project, recognizing that and making it more about just, partying and, living your life to the fullest.
In the vibrant nightlife of Brno, every individual has their own idea of what it means to make history. From the playful innocence of a cute boxing match, to the joyous unity found in dancing together, to the exploration of personal desires, each moment holds the potential to create a story worth remembering. Tonight, as the students embrace their passions and forge connections, they remind us that history isn't always made on a grand scale. It's found in the moments we share, the bonds we form, and the memories we create together.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Excuse us for the fruity language, but sometimes videography is about what's here and what's real. And I think that it was very important that we saw a lot of different desires, a lot of different things that people wanted to do, see, and you especially saw students in their natural habitat, which is obviously party, not studying. I can tell you that, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, because Brno is a wonderful city, and if you have a time, whenever, wherever, come visit it, and we will make you welcome as if it was our home. Okay, so let's go with the third activity, which was young people in action in Peniche, Portugal, which is a very beautiful coastal city where you can experience many things, such as the beach, or a very strong wind, and surfing for the first time, perhaps. And this activity mixed both photography and videography. document the village of Peniche and everything that was happening here, from tourists to people making the surfboards by hand, to experiencing their first times surfing on the beach and experiencing the friendship and the activity as whole. Sorry for the hands. But yeah, it was very beautiful. It happened in November 2024, so not so far long ago. And we have a lot of outcomes from that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. So I hope that you are ready for some knowledge that is going to be dropped onto you. And I hope that you have some popcorn ready, because I saw those videos and they are amazing. And I hope that you will enjoy them as much as I did the first time that I saw them. Some are happy, some are sad, some are just vibes and knowledge. And I hope that you will appreciate them. But enough of me talking. I would like to welcome Anička, with her movie, which is titled Foreigners in Peniche. Hello, Anička.
Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me. So I would like to say a few words about our short video in Peniche. It was one of our preparatory tasks, part of like Kerala filmmaking challenge. So we had just 1.5 days to finish it, but we really enjoyed doing that, and I hope that you will like it as well. How we liked to do it. Hi, can you tell us what's your name and where are you from?
Okay, perfect. My name is Catalina. I'm from Chile, and I want to explore the world and different countries, different locations. And when I arrive here, I feel the magic energy.
Oh.
It's actually better than I imagined.
It's really beautiful.
Why do I like it? Because it's not very full of people, and the beaches are so wide, and I don't know, everything looks amazing.
Yeah? Can you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Romania. From Cluj.
Bate Palma.
Okay.
I'm from Uruguay.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Quite far away.
Why do you like this place? Why are you here?
So I came here to volunteer in a hostel for a month. And yeah, I just wanted to be in a chill place, a small surf town.
Oh.
So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be quite hectic in summer, but now it's super chill, so it was basically what I was looking for.
It's the perfect place to be chill
so
and
nice.
find a good holiday.
In other zones from Portugal, it's different because it's more located guys, But here, it's amazing.
Okay, so let's continue with the next video, which is from Adriana and Lola, and it's titled "Guardians of the Ocean." And I would like to welcome those two beautiful girls for the video. Yeah, let's go.
Hi guys.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Lola, she's Adriana. Together we worked on this documentary, and it's about pollution and the ocean, so it was a very scientific topic. And I can say I learned a lot just from doing it, because it was really hard to find people that were aware of the topic and finish it so early and have it good quality. And my team was amazing, did some things that I thought were never possible. And Adriana can talk a bit about the process, because she was really, really involved. She was amazing.
So I was filming and editing part of the film. We had at least more 3 people on our group. We were really lucky because we had a journalist that helped with all the script, and making the questions to the people. We had another guy that do almost everything for us, Misha, and we have Eric too, just holding things.
He was holding the microphone all of the time.
Yeah, it was really fun. We have some difficulties in the beginning because it was easy to find the theme, the topic that we wanted to work with. But when we start texting businesses and NGOs to interview, it was kind of a funny process because we scheduled some interviews and they ghosted us on the same day that we were going to interview them. Yeah.
But the end product is amazing.
Yeah. It was really stressful, that process. In the meantime, we had to interview some people on the streets because we didn't had any main interview at that time. But luckily, in the middle of a session, we received a response, an answer from NGO, really important, on that place in Peniche. And we got a really big interview, and I hope we really like it. I don't know if Lolly is going to say anything else.
I think the video speaks for itself.
Okay. The process of editing was really stressful too. We had a really short time to edit, so but I really hope that you enjoy it, and let's see the film.
Located only 1 hour away from Lisbon, lays the picturesque town of Peniche. It represents a home to varied marine animals, different species of birds, hundreds of fish, and different kinds of dolphins. Its breathtaking beaches make it one of the favorite places for surfers in Europe. Hundreds of thousands of tourists come here every year to take advantage of the perfect surfing environment that this place has to offer. However, the heavy tourism and rising fishing industry inevitably leaves a mark on the surroundings of this quaint region. Plastics, fishing nets, and other sorts of garbage disrupt the natural harmony of the environment.
Every plastic that, as we know, it takes a long time to just vanish. So basically we have like a lot of plastic bags and a lot of fishing nets that they are there for a long time. And that's not a good thing because, for example, the animals, obviously, they are going to just acknowledge that and try to do their best living with it, but it's not the best. So if we can take that away, it would be much nicer.
On one hand, the locals keep the natural landscape alive through the sense of duty and social initiative.
I think the citizens from Peniche, if you see some trash on the beach, take the trash and yeah.
Yeah, in general, when I walk at the beach, when I go at the beach and I see some trash, I always pick it up. I try to bring it outside from the beach because what is on the sand will go in the ocean, and I'm always in the ocean surfing, and it's not nice.
Peniche is very tourist, so if we don't have care about the beaches, it's basically killing the tourism here, and everybody work on the tourism here. So I think the citizens have that conscious.
On the other hand, tourists more often than not don't lend a helping hand.
Yeah, there is a difference. The tourists, there are some that are conscious and someone that they just don't care. They come here 1 week and after they go, and they don't care about, like trash and how are the beaches.
The tourists don't have that mentality, sometimes put the trash on the beach and don't care about the trash. But yeah, it's about the people.
The beaches in Peniche are, unfortunately, riddled with rubbish, especially plastic. The majority of the measures toward keeping the coasts clean belong to local active citizens.
Hello everyone, my name is Afonso, also known as Bluebeard. I'm the president and founder of Mestres do Oceano Association. It's an association that I founded 3 years ago because we have a huge problem in sustainability about the environment, more with the ocean. But as you can see also with other animals and other plants. One thing that we do most differently in Peniche area, because we have here like 8 or 10 environmental associations. I only know like 2 or 3, but anyway, it seems that there are lots of environmental associations. What is a big difference between us and those associations is because we rescue injured animals. We rescue animals like seabirds or turtles, and we do every week we go to the coast to do a patrol to see what is going on and to help those animals. Also, we do lots of beach cleanups. We go to schools to speak to the students about the literacy of the ocean, and also we do sculptures with the rest of the beach cleanup garbage we collect.
Afonso isn't the only one who's taken the matter into his own hands. Several NGOs operate on the coast of Peniche. However, his organization, Mestres do Oceano, is doing things a bit differently.
In this association, Mestres do Oceano, I'm very proud of having a huge visibility about the work we're doing, because we are touching on the things we need to touch. Most of the people are afraid to say the right things, or to say the things that we need to change, because it's the national entities or big companies that control that system, and we need to change. If we have a problem in our planet, in our environmental place, or in our ocean, it's because people done things that were not good. So what I'm very happy of our association is we don't judge ourselves. When we work in Mestres do Oceano, we think with our brain and with our heart. We also dream a lot, but we need to dream with our foot on the ground, because we want to do the right things and to find the right options to solve the main reason problem. If we have something right now that we didn't done, fortunately not. Fortunately, people are helping a lot. We need a van, people support us with a van. If I need like boxes to transport the animals, people already gave like 6 or 7 boxes, and they're not very cheap, they're quite expensive. Lots of medication the veterinaries give us also. So the people want to collaborate, people want to get involved, people want to help us because they know we are doing a difference, and we need to keep with that mindset and more responsible, because when you have more power, you have more responsibilities, and we want to do the best thing for everyone.
Perhaps an even bigger problem than the increase of tourism in Peniche is represented by the dramatic increase in fishing that has been seen during recent years.
The problem in the ocean is almost the fishermen. Here in Portugal, here in our coast, is the fisheries. 90% of the garbage, as you can see here, is fisheries. So it's not good at all, not good at all. If the 90% of the garbage we collect is from the fisheries, we need to change all the ports. We need to change all the way of the fishing guys are fishing, and first of all, most of the time is not their fault, okay? Most of the time the fisher guy is not the guy who's doing the bad work. It's the big companies and the big lobby of the plastic. Okay, they need to use plastic because it's cheaper, it's tougher, it can take more time, but unfortunately many material goes away, and that's not nice. They also don't want that because they lose money, they lose the fish, they lose time and money and energy, because most of it is not consumed, okay? So we have a huge problem. That's why we want to go everywhere, speak in the big ports, to change the materials, to change the system of fishing, and also to see if we have already too many fish caught, why do you want to keep taking everything out from the ocean. The ocean is not infinite. The cause of that, most of the time, is the big trawling companies. They are destroying the floors of the ocean, unfortunately, and that's not nice at all. That's the worst technique of fishing, trawling. Destroys everything. You know that green net is from trolling.
Who knows what the city of Peniche would look like if not for its active citizens?
I think it's more private people that take care of the beaches than really the city.
Do you think that city is doing what it's in its potential?
Who?
Or the city of Peniche?
No. Portugal is not doing it at all. European Union is not doing it at all. UN is not doing it at all. And we already know the problems. We already know how to change, how to be better. But the people don't want to do that because there are lots of lobbies, big companies, lots of money involved. And the governments want the votes and want to have lots of money.
I believe that they don't have, like, the city hall doesn't have like some big like things to do, but I believe that they should, because Peniche is like basically a whole coast and is really known for the beaches. I believe that the city hall should do something to clean up that mess.
And so, how can the citizens of Peniche become more active about environmental sustainability themselves?
So I believe that the community itself, it should acknowledge better, get more knowledge with the city, obviously, helping, like, they getting to know, they getting to more help. And I believe that everyone knows that the human beings always do things when they get something.
I don't want to say be vegan because people are so radical. Okay, try not buy stuff from the big companies like Amazon, or that comes from China or many different places of the world, because the travel, it pollutes a lot, and there is no taxes for pollution on the big boats. That is incredible. That doesn't make sense at all, because they think if you don't see in the water, you don't need to tax. Of course you need to tax. And also try to eat the most sustainable fish. Don't eat fish from aquaculture, don't eat fish from the rolling nets. Nets are not good at all. Mostly the rolling nets. Try to eat from the hook, the fish that come from the hook. You can see in every shop you buy fish, you can see the technique they use to buy the fish. So that's very important to have a better environmental in the ocean, a sustainable ocean.
When cities prioritize economic gains over the shared health of our planet, the duty of safeguarding our world rests on the shoulders of active citizens, the true guardians of the oceans and the earth alike.
Okay, thank you. That was another type of video. We can see the differences in all of the videos. The first one that you saw was about partying in Brno. The next one was about foreigners. And now we had kind of a cautionary tale about how tourism can fall on maybe destroy even the sea and the city of Peniche, and how can we fight against it. But enough of me. The next movie is going to be Dario, and Philip Gronich is going to be talking about that. I would like to welcome him, focus on him, because he has the most the sharpest camera in the whole land.
Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me. This was my first Erasmus project ever, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice experience for me, and it was also a nice experience for me because I'm a filmmaker, and this was focused on making videos. So perfect match. I love traveling, love making videos, really amazing. And for me, what was really eye-opening or a nice experience to see beginners or people not that experienced with camera to handle the tasks and learn new things about cameras and how to set up the camera. And I wanted to help them to get better and experience this together. So that was really nice for me. And to be honest, at first I was thinking, okay, in the end we will do some random documentary. Maybe it will be decent. It will be like, okay, we'll do it just to have it. But as I was getting more and more into the project, I started to enjoy it more and more. And also, I think the people started to enjoy making videos. And in the end, we found Dario. And he has such a nice story. He is a surfboard maker. He's making surfboards by hand. And me and I think the whole group got really excited about this story and wanted to film a really nice documentary about this guy and about the whole process. And in the end, it was really amazing experience. Me personally, I really enjoyed it, filming and talking even with Dario, because he's really cool person and doing really cool craft. And I can say I'm really proud of the work that our group did together, and I really love the video that came out from this project.
My name is Dario Correia. I'm Portuguese, but from a peculiar part of Portugal. I'm talking about Azores Islands. Since I was a young kid, very connected with the ocean, as you can imagine. And directly that influences me in the contact with the surf, and later with the contact with the surfboards creation. In this moment, currently I'm doing this here in Peniche, Balear. Since very young kids in primary school, I had that thing of being the kid of the school who draw, who participate always in that decoration of the school or the classroom for the Christmas or for the Carnival, whatever. I was in love with the surfing thing there in the islands, and also with the idea of building a beautiful object, the surfboard. Then I decided to quit university and went to learn, to knock doors out of the islands, travel. And first of all, you have to really believe in something out of the pattern. You have to believe in yourself, be confident about you are doing a good option. My parents were a bit against, more my dad than my mom. My mom always supports me in these things and my craziness. With years passing and with results and happening, I think everybody understands that was a good decision. When I came to the mainland, I was working in different factories for different brands as a freelancer. After 2 years doing this, I chose Balear or Peniche as a place to stabilize a bit and keep working, because I found this more similar than the island life. Then I'm finding here myself the right atmosphere to get rid of the massive or the biggest productions in Portugal and start something more open to some creative things and concepts, new concepts coming maybe. I'm also trying to, without losing the performance of the object or functionality, trying to give some important steps on sustainability. I believe that people want to sell more if they includes on the products the eco-friendly, but mostly they are just selling and the reality is different. I'm trying to give these steps on the sustainability. At least I'm recycling foam, which makes the inside a sculpture of the object, we call the shape. And after that, I'm covering with bio-based epoxy resin, which are very, very strong, make the board last longer. And combined with these bio-based resins, I'm using also reinforcement with natural fabrics. People used to buy, first of all, the blank, a piece of foam with a wooden mill, usually is like that. And that's a big slice of the money you have to invest in amount of ingredients to build a board. So back in the days that was quite cheaper than now. I think it's smart from small-scale producers like me to be more and more independent of those high prices the suppliers can sell us nowadays the material. Because of this, I was trying to switch the ingredient I'm using as the foam, the blank, and instead of buying in a supplier, which cost me maybe 100 euros. I'm buying something that's gonna cost me maybe 25 euros. That's a bit of work and spending time, but it's still funny for me to make the blank adapted to the board I'm building now, and I save a lot of money. When the model is shaped on this kind of floating material, foam or polystyrene, we have to cover with something, and we use liquid glass, which is resin. In the surfboards industry there are two worlds, the epoxy resin and the polyester resin. After the resin, combined with fibers, normally fiberglass, makes a strong and light reinforcement against the water. After that there are installed some plugs where we're gonna set the fins, that accessories, and also the leash plug who connects the board with the surfer. And in the end, the finishment made with a sanding machine. The machines against the humans. I think I was actually discussing this oftentimes when I was deciding to get out of the university, start to go for the surfboards industry. When your signature means a good product, nobody can take you out that, you know. So I believe on that and I work for that. Any surfer, when they arrive at some status or some level, everyone wants to have custom boards, you know, many boards. And this is only possible with shapers because you can't go, it's not that easy to go in a factory and ask for an exclusive board. It's for that I believe the hand shapers gonna keep going, and hopefully we're gonna have a lot of work. And as you can imagine, a guy who have a job who can be combined with hobbies. My hobby was during the day and my work was during the night. This was a natural result. So I was getting used to that rhythm. I think I feel more productive during the night, or at least when it's calmer, you know, when I have less noise and distractions around. I switch on my music and I just, in my cloud, my bubble, focus on my boards. Find a job that you love and you'll never have to work a day in life. That's it, because that's what I'm doing here in the end.
Okay, you have seen Dario, which was, in my opinion, very inspiring, and it allowed us to peek behind the curtain of surfboard making, which is something that you cannot see every day. And he was very good to the team, and with the whole process of video making. I think we also met him in Peniche on the last activity. But let's go with our other guest, who is Noemi, and she's going to be talking and showing us the heartbeat of Peniche. Hello, Noemi.
Hi guys, hi, I hope you can hear me. So my name is Noemi, and me and my group, we created a documentary about the people of Peniche. To be honest, it was our second option, the plan B. Firstly, we wanted to go to an island by boat, but the night before there was a huge storm, so the boats were not working. So we decided to go with the second option, which was just to go to the city and to make some interviews. And we went to an organization, I don't know how to say it, but the women there, they are creating bobbin lace by hand, and it's a tradition of Peniche, and they are still trying to keep up that tradition and pass it to the next generation. So we talked with a woman there. She was very nice, she was very friendly. And then we went to the city to make some shots, and we met with two fishermen. So we interviewed them as well. And it turned out that back in the time, the men were like fishing on the ocean. That was their job, while the women were at home taking care of the children and making bobbin lace. So basically that was the concept of Panish, and that's the concept of our documentary. And yeah, I hope that you will like the movie and enjoy.
Okay, my name is Nelia. I make bobbin lace, I don't know, too much time. My grandmother, my grand-grandmother, everybody makes bobbin lace. The people with my family makes bobbin lace, and I see this in the house of my grandmother. And I like this. In English, it's not easy, so I'm gonna try. Okay, we have bobbin lace here. He makes 400 years. The people, the fishermen from north of Europe, they come to the Peninsula Iberica and they take techniques and the boats and everything. So a little piece of bobbin lace is like a technique of yeah, okay. Women of the fishermen stay in house making bobbin lace to help the families. First, because it's a traditional for my family, and after that, it's a traditional for my place. We have three different groups. This in the day, because the ladies doesn't work more, so it's like a hobby. So after that, we have at night one group of ladies. The age it's 30 something to 50. So the people working, and we have in the summer child's 6, 7 years to 14, something like that. I don't know. I like work to the fashion show, because after that you can see, so like that. We have in summer, in July, a big event. We call that Mostra Internacional de Renda de Bilros. So something we have, we receive people from all the world making laces, and this is the part I love more, because we take too much time to do the patterns, and after that the lace, and after that you can see in a fashion show. It is very nice.
Paulo Pedro.
Paulo Pedro.
João Alves.
João Alves.
Trabalhamos em empresa ou...
Não, tipo
em que arte? Arte cerco, pesca à sardinha, carapau.
Eu também, a minha função a bordo do barco era maquinista, que a gente chamava chofer, e também trabalhei vários anos na pesca da sardinha, de cerco também. Peniche nos anos vai lá de 60, 70, era um porto de pesca que tinha várias comunidades. Nazaré, Buarques, várias comunidades vinham a Peniche nessa área. Havia lá 80, 90, 100 traineiras de cerco, de todo o tipo de pesca que havia. Atualmente não é isso que se está a passar, não é? Porque os tempos são outros. Uma boa mensagem é que, pronto, se elas estão a fazer um curso que corra tudo melhor para elas, pronto, e se gostaram da nossa entrevista...
Que aproveitem o Erasmus da melhor maneira.
So, jumping forward is one of the last videos of this exchange, which is from Kata, and is going to be about solitude, which is very important and very deep video. So, Kata, the stage is yours.
Hello, I'm Kata, and the main idea of the video was, well, actually, I didn't come with the idea. It was Noel, our teammate, and kind of the team leader or director. Anyways, he's not here with us, he's in Turkey. And the idea was to find out what people in Peniche and Balear do in their free time and how they connect with other people, what the sense of community is, how they get to know new people, etc. Basically, just see what they can do in Peniche and Balear in their free time without other people. But the problem was that I think we just went to the touristy places because we couldn't find many locals. So we couldn't actually get a feel of how the community is or like how connected the community is, how many people. Anyways, all we found were tourists, and the locals that we found were either saying the same things or didn't know English. And we did eventually find a few people who were able to say a few things. But the next problem is that it was my second time filming with this camera. And I did not know a lot of the quirks that this camera had. For example, it uses a lot of space. I did not bring enough SD cards. Well, in any case, this idea was solitude in this, and to see if like, what can you do if you're lonely? I guess just enjoy.
Solitude allows us to pause, reflect, and question. It's in these moments of quiet that we come to understand our values, our purpose, and how we want to engage with the challenges of our time. But solitude alone isn't enough. True active citizenship requires us to bridge the gap between reflection and action, to carry the insights gained in solitude back into the community. So we went around Peniche to ask people, is it easy to fit in, to make friends, and to be an active citizen?
Hey guys, my name is Inês. I came from Peniche. Yes, it's easy. If you are like young and if you come here for surfing and so on, I think it's very easy. You make friends, yeah.
Hello, my name is Monica. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Samora Correia. I like to spend time with my family and I like to go visit some other places with them. The community is very united. I like going to Peniche. I like spending time in Peniche. It's good. It's easy to make friends in Portugal in general. We are very sociable and outgoing people in general. You can go to bars, you can go spend some time with people around here. They are very cool, they are very outgoing, and you can go drink something if you want. Go to Peniche. Peniche is very cool. Go spend some time there, make some friends, go have a lot of fun.
Yet solitude is not without its risks. Too much can lead to isolation, and society often misinterprets it as apathy or withdrawal. Solitude isn't about stepping away. It's about stepping inward, finding clarity, and returning to the world with purpose. Together, reflection and action create a cycle of change that drives active citizenship.
Hello, my name is Sara Cavaleiro. I'm from Peniche. I burned a riser over there. But my roots is from Nazaré because my parents is from there, my grandparents. So I come from a fisherman's family. And yeah, I'm a surfer, I do bodyboard, now surf. And yeah, I'm a teacher, surf teacher as well. And now I'm starting my new project with massage, sport massage and therapeutic massage. And yeah, I feel very blessed to live in this beautiful place where you can see and feel.
So what do the people of Peniche do in times where they feel in solitude? And what do they focus in these moments?
Okay, during of these moments, I pass many time alone reflecting when I gonna surf, when I stay in sociality with my friends, knowing a lot of people. And yeah, because here in Baleal you have many people traveling, carrying many circles, and that is the best thing for me to keep on the way, physically and mentally, okay? And yeah, but principally is surfing and getting secret spots, surfing with myself and with my friends. And yeah, he's always looking for that.
What motivates the people of Peniche to turn their reflections into something usable in their community and to be a productive citizen?
My contribute for the community from this place, and people is traveling in pass by here, is getting motivation to get a positive vibe, surfing principally, and get this beautiful connection with the water and seeing very beautiful waves around of this peninsula, and yeah, making sports. I don't know much more what, but principally surf, yeah, is that. Surf here, I think, is the best complement for all the community and people visit us. I think so this place is one of the world to spend time with yourself actually, because yeah, is pure in nature. And yeah, you have many corners and beautiful corners in this place to get some time with you, to understand your values, positives, negatives, and looking for yourself. I think this place is super nice for that. And actually, I think we have many people come here just to looking for yourself, you know. And yeah, I think it's important you spend that time, the people spend that time with yourself, but actually, yeah, getting many people, know many people, because the vibe here is super positive in many times. And yeah, I think it's very nice escape for the life.
Solitude and action, two sides of the same coin in building a better world. Reflect, engage, inspire. The greatest contributions to society often come from those who have embraced solitude, reflected deeply, and returned with purpose.
Okay, I'm back. This was Solitude, which, as Kata said, was primarily with Noel, but I think it was one of the most beautiful videos that I saw with deep meaning and deep message. And I do believe that we will be able to show Bebe again. Yes, yeah, Takis, and continue with Ricardo. Can we hear each other?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Yes, sir, we can hear each other, so I'll leave the stage to you, and you go, girl.
Okay. So, hi everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Back to the point. So, we got the assignment, Citizenship in Action, and we had to come up with a documentary idea. I had my inspiration from caravan lifestyle. I presented my idea to the group. We would search for someone living in a caravan, interview them about how they deal with the everyday challenges and issues, and ask why did they choose that way of life. So we formed our amazing team and set off to find our person. So we walked for hours, exploring campsites and looking for caravans, but couldn't find anyone who is willing to talk. So disappointed and exhausted, we started heading back to try to come up with a new idea. And right next to our accommodation, there was a small coffee shop, and in front of it, we saw Poppy and stopped to pet him. Then his owner approached us, and we started chatting, and suddenly he said a sentence that changed everything. He said, "Yeah, I live 2 streets from here in a caravan." So the rest you will see in our documentary called Ricardo.
And yeah, this one I buy 6 years ago, and I do it everything, change the color, change the seat, do it everything inside, and have some things is not finished, but also I do it, this wood I buy everything for do at the beginning, and another things I found. And yeah, is this life is enough, for me is enough. And this life I don't pay electricity, I don't pay water, I pay diesel, I pay my food. And I repair the van and the beach, the sport, I do the sport and like that, yeah, exactly. Now I have the new member, Baraka. Baraka is amazing, so funny. And yeah, I have my crystals, my things, the things I like, Buddha also, I cry a bit. when I decided, I speak with the friends. I have some friends the last year go to Romania, and I have some friends in Romania also living in Portugal, ecologic projects in Romania and Portugal, and it's like that. The people talk with me, oh, I'm there, it's amazing. Or I come to Hungary or Romania or another country around, and it's amazing, man. And I want to go see you, yeah. I drive all machines, the big machines, the construction, every machine. I have my license. Yeah, I work outside the Portugal for some companies, and these companies pay me the license for work, and this license is forever. But yeah, I do it.
So you have
But, exactly, I go everywhere and I find work, carpenter, construction, machines. Here more painting, because why? I do the camping around Nazaré for the French people. And the last year I have a big accident with my dirt bike. And I broke the face like that, everything. I have titanium everywhere. And these come down, and I passed 3 weeks in the hospital in Lisbon. But I broke the femur in 2 parts. I have a big metal. And yeah, after this, I lost my work. The guys give me money, and 1 year the recover. Yeah. And now I start to work a bit, but I'm recovered and I work a bit. You know, I have some money the government because that also, because I work a lot, and I put a lot of money for that. And now I have this compensation. I have these projects, the vans. I have some works to come, some tiny homes for do it. And BRB, something like that, and 5 tiny homes in the land. And I wait for the project, for this, and after do this work, do it some money, and after traveling. Normally 6 months work, 6 months not work. Now with the accident, more time not work. Also my daughter go to the university. I need to stay there for that. And 1 year or 2 years go to the university, and I need to do with money for this. And this is the life. 17 years, Ariana. Yeah, my love. Living in Portugal. Around my village is 100 kilometers in the north of Lisbon. Around the river to go to Lisbon, the river Tejo, Tajo. Living with the mother, my family living around. And me, I love the place, but I speak 4 languages. Yeah, I understand 5. And here is more nice for me. Is different vibe, different kind of things. And there is more close in mind, like this. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm like that. Like that, but like that. And also have more vans for living is better, because when you live alone, the policy, the people tell, hey, what is kind of life? The people don't understand. And my family understand this here. My father tell me, hey, Ricardo, wow, you is a motherfucker crazy. And you love this life. The alcohol is the drug of the government. Is the motherfucker. Is every corner have. Is less money do juice or water bottle. So crazy, huh? And I'm really Ricardo with earth. I don't lie. Everything is like that. And my family trust me. But also I have my grandma and my uncle stay every time for me till now. And I tell also, thank you a lot. Stay with me, and you think Ricardo go change, and I change. It is amazing, and it's not finished. Let's go see what's happening. When I do it 1 year without beer, I go finish the tobacco. One more drug, the government stop it. After is only the sugar. Chocolate and this and that and that. 7 years ago. There, 7, 8. And the guy don't speak English. I don't speak Hungary. I speak with the hands, with gestual. And the guy stay with me for 2 weeks. I go work in the festival. I stay my van open with my dog, a Sharpei I have, with the guy. I bring food for him eat with me, and this story, the guy, every day I think about him. One life is amazing. Have a company. Baraka is 3 months. Is full of love. He's full of love. I tell to my friend, oh, I want adopted one, and yeah, I go there. Is 11 dogs. I put my hand inside, and every dog come to me, and Baraka come to me and start like, yeah, and Baraka shows me. Start the days with Baraka is so nice. Não é, Baraquinha? And yeah. I run with this, and I do it, olha, this, push up 10, tau, with this. And I walk 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers with this. Is my sport. Kite surf, paddle surf, spear fishing, enduro bike, fly. Sometimes I go with the friends and with the parachute. Woo! Exactly. When I stay in the Marines, it's amazing, but difficult also. When you stay in the Warriors, when you put kids in the back, garbage bags, and people, when you need to kill somebody or for save to your friend, this is not, you need time after for this go away your mind. It's the sport, it's the sea, it's this kind of things. But the analogy, the life, this for me, stay in the Marines, the Portuguese Marines, give me more power for this life, also the van life. When almost the people who do surfing only talk about surf and do it only surf, don't know do it another things. This is so limited. You are not mean? Yeah, it's 24 hours, see you surfing in the TV, talk about surf, and don't know do it another things. This is so closed, so smaller. Africa is the dream. Go, Africa. And also the Arab place. You have fight now, have a lot of fight, warriors, but this kind of place, yeah. The dream era go to Portugal, to India. Is the dream. Freedom is have time for me. When I work, and when I work normally outside or in Portugal for the foreigners, and I work for good money. And but I work 10 hours, 12 hours a day, and work. But after I'm not happy. I have a lot of money, but I'm not happy because I don't have time for my things. I'm not me. I'm not Ricardo, really Ricardo. It's for that guy in the last years I work only 6 months. Full time, and after 6 months for me, full time. And, and it's okay. Ricardo is Ricardo because these years, because my parkour in the time, everything I do it. The Marines, after go outside the Portugal, in these countries I don't speak the language, and amazing. My horizons is more bigger, is not like this. And this do it the Ricardo.
That's really nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Obrigado, Ricardo. Have a nice day and a good life, man. For you and for your family also.
Okay, so we successfully played even Ricardo, even throughout technical difficulties. And that was the last video from the Spanish Portugal Citizenship in Action. But we are not done yet. As I spoke beforehand, we had some local activities that were in different countries, as I said, 5 countries. And we heard talk everybody from each of those countries, but we haven't heard anyone from Slovakia, younger brother of Czechia. So I would like to welcome Emma, and she can tell us something about the voices of Košice.
Hi guys. So I want to say something about our workshop, a video workshop that we did in Slovakia. It took place in Košice, which is my hometown. That's why it was very close to my heart, you know, doing the videos in this city. It was super nice, and the video is about the ideas of people from Slovakia about the city, which was very interesting to hear because, you know, when you live somewhere, you already think about it. You have a lot of friends there, family, you live there. And then when you suddenly hear some other opinions, it's very interesting. And then you think about it through. So I hope you like the video. I hope you like Košice because it's a beautiful city. And I hope that you visit it maybe once, maybe at some other workshop or something. So enjoy the movie.
The biggest issue in Košice, but not only in Košice, I think in the whole country, is that people are not so nice to each other. I think a lot of problems in our town would be solved if people would if people would try to be kinder to each other, to help each other more, and to take care of each other more.
And I think that the problem in Košice that I feel is a problem is that there isn't as much non-formal education as formal education.
I would change probably people, because people in this city are not so good, you know. Yeah, that's probably it.
I think my favorite thing about the city are probably like basketball, like not championships, but challenges that we have in Kultur Park. We meet up there maybe once in a year, maybe 2 times, but especially in summer, and we can play like a basketball tournament from every age. So I think that's the best.
My favorite place in Košice is probably on Podhradova Výhľad. It's like a very chill spot where you can watch the whole city, and it's beautiful there.
What would I change? One thing I would change is that there sometimes just aren't right opportunities or enough opportunities for either young people or just international community. The city itself is second biggest in the country, but there's still not enough to keep young people from leaving, and so we can see the brain drain from the city.
Nothing. I think every city gets everything it needs for some reason, so I wouldn't change anything.
Okay, that was video Voices of Košice. The local activity that took place in Košice, Slovakia was very important. They learned very important stuff. But the next slide or video is going to be from, I will butcher this very much, Encontros de Alvito, I think. And we have our main guy, Pedro here, and he will lead you straight through it, and I'm not needed here at this moment anymore.
Thank you, Thomas. So yeah, guys, I will explain a bit about this initiative. We call it Encontros de Alvito. Alvito, it's basically a small village in the interior region of Portugal. It's actually the second village of the country with the least number of inhabitants. And we got involved with this village through a festival that they organize. The festival name is Encontros de Alvito, which in English means meeting point in Alvito, something like this. And basically, we went a couple of times to to this village, and we talked with the local people. Like for example, some people that run businesses there. We talked also with the organizer of this festival. We talked with even artists that perform on the festival. And our idea to make something, make some workshop, including this project, the Citizenship in Action, was to combine photography and videography methods to document this village a little bit in a creative form. So basically, what we did is that we collected portraits of local people from the village. And besides the portraits, we also made some interviews with these people. And you can watch those interviews on YouTube. And our idea was to contribute also in the festival Encontros de Alvito. And basically, we built in the festival a mural of augmented reality. And how did that work? Basically, we put like the portraits of the people on that wall that you can see there in the slide on the top right corner. We hanged the portraits of the people there, and through a mobile app named Art Vive, basically we attached the interviews of each subject to the portrait. And how does it work? It works through augmented reality. So when you point your smartphone to the picture, to the portrait of the person, its interview will play with augmented reality on your phone. So that's our idea, and this was the way that we used to get involved with this inspiring community. Yeah, it's a really small community, but everybody there gives its contribute to the spirit of the village. Like everybody contributes to the festival. There are lots of people involved with the initiatives that made us to feel really inspired there. So yeah, that was the workshop we did there, and I will also show you this little video because recently, some weeks ago, we went to the library and we rebuilt again the mural of augmented reality in the library. So that's the festival that augmented reality is exposed in the library, like an exhibition, and it's still there. So, and as you can see, we had some people visiting the exhibition, and here it is like the augmented reality feature that when you point to something, the interviews play on your smartphone. And yeah, I think, Thomas, about this online film festival, I think that's pretty much it. It was like a compilation of results that we wanted to share with you guys. Now I will turn the cameras on of all our guests and the people who were involved in this project, Citizenship
There
in
can be
Action.
only 7 people at the moment, so I will close myself out. Thank you for paying attention to us, to the movies, and to the whole activity. And I hope that everyone enjoyed it, and that you will be more inspired to do stuff like this in your home cities, or to come and join us in our future activities. And now I will turn my picture off, and you can say hi or clap for Noemi, Sarah, Philip, Bebe, Emma, Anička, Laura or Lola, Adriana, Pedro, and I think, yeah, sorry, I wouldn't forget for Kata, where is he? Yeah, here he is. Okay, so that was basically it. I hope once again that you enjoyed it. Hit us up if you are interested in future projects or activities. And yeah, that's it from me. My name was Tom, and I'm looking forward to meeting you perchance in the future.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye. Thanks for coming, guys.
Bye bye.
Ciao.